Are live.
Is anybody else still shell shocked from last week?
What happened last week?
The
Was it
boys
bad?
were here,
Oh yeah,
and it was
that's
absolute
crazy.
chaos. High pain. Um, I will say, here's a funny thing. So on Sunday morning, before they left, the Muirs left for the back to Alaska. Amy was at a brunch with some friends of hers, and we went to breakfast brunch over at this coffee shop. And at one point, we're sitting there, and Warren is sitting across from me here, and Marshall's sitting here because Doug Wiki had to be in the middle of Matt and Marshall, which I thought was hilarious because they both wanted to sit there. I was like, okay, I'll just sit in the middle then. And at one point, and Warren is eating his breakfast, and he looks over and he just goes, and
Oh my gosh.
I will tell you, I couldn't stop. I mean, like I only had like a little like French toast thing or whatever they had, and it was a Tres Leches French toast with that
Oh
was
yeah, I
really
know.
really good. It was hilarious. Hi, Runeman. And so we are making chocolate pudding and then donuts. But why are we making chocolate pudding and donuts today? Well, Amy had a tooth extracted on Thursday,
Yeah.
and she can't have any like foods that are not soft, basically. And I thought, well, what better two things? One of the things suggested on the little cheat sheet that they sent her home with was chocolate pudding. And I was like, chocolate pudding is great, but you know what's even better? Donuts stuffed with chocolate pudding. There's a couple of opportunities here for us tonight. One, I could be burned at any time. There's hot oil. Two is that I've realized I should be making pudding at home all the time. It is so easy. It's really, if you've got, if especially making chocolate, I mean, I can only imagine that vanilla pudding is probably even easier. But you just need, some cocoa powder and some chocolate, and you're good. And I have those things all the time. So, yeah. So she's been really kind of drugged up on hydrocodone and ibuprofen to help dull the pain. And
It's really quite traumatic to have a tooth extracted as an adult. Let me tell
well, let me put it this way:
you. No bueno.
the thing that she went in, and I had to be there because the doctor had told her that what does she want to have, like a local anesthesia and then nitrous. And if you get the nitrous, you can't drive, obviously. And so I was there and I picked her up, and she came out and her eyes were like this big around. And so I assumed that they had given her the nitrous and she was a little loopy. And then she gets in the car and she goes, "That was traumatic." And I was like, "Well, you're just loopy from the." She goes, "They didn't give me the nitrous. They put cadaver bone dust in my tooth."
Which I'm actually okay with that part. It was the part of hearing your own tooth being broken inside of your mouth so they could get it out.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
All right. What am I doing here? So I made the donut dough beforehand, and it is obviously not where I want it to be, but that's fine. We're gonna soldier on with it being in here while we do something else. So, hey, thanks for everybody who hadn't been subscribed before, but subscribed last week. We jumped 4 subscribers. We're at 196, which is what this episode is. So
Ooh,
if we
that's
keep
awesome.
that pattern, we'll hit by 200. We'll hit it. So, speaking of next Saturday, we're probably not going to do an episode on Saturday. We'll probably do it on Wednesday because it is Amy's birthday next Saturday.
Wow, that's coming fast.
Yeah, that's why I have to make a decision tomorrow about how far I get on the pizza oven project so that we can have it done.
Yeah. Hey, cool.
Okay, so we'll just start this because there's a few things that need to happen with the pudding. It has to cool, but luckily, through the magic of television, that's going to happen quickly. Oh, and the cocktail we're going to make is I'm just making a white Russian with a little vanilla vodka, but Amy can't have alcohol with the drugs that she's taking, and Denise doesn't want the vodka, so they'll be having Smith and Kearns, which is just cream and Kahlua. And Kahlua, well, yes, it probably does have. Yeah, it's like 3%. Oh, it's 20%.
And you're not driving. It's 20%.
That's like 40 proof. It's fine. If you get a little weird,
I'm not going anywhere.
I was going to say, where are you going to go? You're going to go.
And
to
I didn't take my narcotic.
Not yet. How was everybody? First of all, thank you. Last week was so much fun. You guys were most of that interaction. Those boys loved being on camera. They talked about it the next day and the rest of that evening. They thought it was the greatest thing ever. And Matt said that they were talking about it on the plane. So thank you for making that experience for them good. So this is pretty easy. So we're just going to put this together really fast. So we need sugar, obviously, because it's got to taste good. But it doesn't have a ton of sugar. It's only about a half cup.
Yes, the boys, Marshall in particular, yearned for the knives.
Oh, yes. I thought his father might wring his neck every time he went for it. I would tell you, though, when Audrey got up, because she had to leave because of that.
We were laughing so hard.
Oh man, that part made my life so much better. And Warren is my godson, and we haven't had a ton of interaction. The first time I met him, outside of being an infant, he was incredibly afraid of men.
Yeah.
To the point where I couldn't even really be around him. He was afraid of his own grandfather, because he just couldn't. And then he's obviously gotten over that. But he's a ham, and I love it. So a good story about Warren is that when he got his school picture taken this year, he wore this brightly colored jacket, and he's the only kid in his class, but he did this pose. And it's
is it on this? Is it?
I might be on the fridge. No, it's in my office. That's it there. But anyways, come on, what are we talking about?
Hilarious.
That's hilarious. So anyways, good show. Hopefully they can come back soon, or if we go there, we can figure out if we can pack the equipment and do it up there or whatever. But so this takes a little bit of time, so we're going to do that right now because this is the chocolate, and so this is semi-sweet, but you could use dark chocolate, which is what this recipe actually calls for, but I don't have any. So I'm using what I got, and I'm literally trying to just shade this. Because it needs to...
Couldn't you use a cheese grater?
I mean, I guess you could.
You're doing a great job with that, but you could use a cheese grater.
Yeah. See, this is why it's important that Amy is clear-headed, because I spent 10 minutes earlier doing this, and when I could have just lifted. So this is 3 ounces. These bars are 2 ounces, half of a bar. Who doesn't like knives? I mean, it's true. Especially when you're a 10-year-old boy. So.
Wait, you have to do all of that?
Yes. Are you hinting that I should get the cheese grater out?
I'm just curious now, more than anything.
You just do what you're going to do. It is warm in this house right now.
It is. I'm going to go check the thing.
It's probably 74 degrees in here.
Ew. Why?
I don't know, because that is what the temperature is. I didn't turn the coolerator on lower. Yeah. Anybody have anything fun happen this week? I mean, I got my truck back after almost 2 months of being in the shop from the collision I was in. That was fun. The whole right side is very shiny. So.
It was gone for so long. Did you forget what it looked like?
I forgot how it drives, to be perfectly honest with you. I was driving it today, and I was like, I forget how much higher you are than Amy's little sedan, and it's beefy. When it drives, it's beefy. So that's fun. Oh,
is our Joann's closing?
I don't know.
Are they all closing?
Maybe. I don't know. I will say the other exciting thing, and many of you, if you've been on the Discord or whatever, we got a laser cutter and engraver. So I posted this on there, but for those of you who didn't see it, coming soon, things like this. Is it coming through okay?
It is, yeah.
So,
Coolest toy ever, DP says.
yes. Mother Deefy over there made sure that she's like, make sure that never leave it unattended. And I was like, all of those things are taken care of. So,
Yeah, but now I have to sit on it.
no, that's okay because it's it's not too bad. I have a little laptop that is kind of I know
I'd
you do.
worry.
And you know what? Somebody has to.
Right.
You know. Yeah, Neil, they are gonna be pretty great. I'm hoping, if I can make it all come together. Oh, I probably should look at this. Okay, the oil is at like 320, which is fine. When I move it over here, it'll be good to go. Now I want to get this done beforehand because I'm gonna add the cornstarch and the salt to this, and then I have to slowly whisk in.
All we have is your cooking streams, and now you have lasers. What am I supposed to think?
That's a very true thing.
Yep.
So maybe on the my Doug Does channel, I'll do some streams from in there, and we can come up with ideas of different things to make. I did make. So Amy has these dollhouse furniture patterns and kits. We talked about them, I think, last week. And
Did we?
I think so. Maybe not. But they're very cool. They're from the 60s, right?
They're from 1977 to 1994.
That's right.
They're from Exacto under a brand called House of Miniatures. And they were precision cut wood pieces that you then assemble into the furniture.
Yes. So I took the layout because on the instructions it has the layout for all the pieces to size. And so I scanned that into my computer as an image, and then I imported that into the software. And then through trial and error, I got pretty good on the first try, except for the side pieces in which it cut all of them into individual pieces, which I didn't expect it to do, and then I went back. But we feel like that was probably a fine thing to happen. So, but now I can make like coasters that say side dish on them and things like that.
Oh, I see what you're saying about the side pieces.
Yeah, like
But we can use that.
Yeah, because you can use
yeah.
them as a template for where you have to. Basically, you could probably take a rotary.
Chamfer.
You could probably take the rotary tool.
Yeah.
So.
Isn't that what that's called? Chamfering?
Yeah, probably. I'm sure one of our things that we watch. Hey, Jack, could you be quiet?
Jackie.
Yeah, so. Again, there's probably, like Amy suggested, cheese grater. But when I golfed this morning and, hot sun, plus getting home and getting ready for this, my brain doesn't work so good sometimes. But I was smart this morning. I went to Rayleigh's on my way there because the golf course is so close to our house that I got a little Italian sandwich on ciabatta with mortadella. There was just one of those pre-made sandwiches. It was quite tasty.
That was tasty.
Yeah. So I took care of myself, and I got water.
Mortadella, Italian bologna.
It is. I wish that we had like a really good deli to get deli meats like that.
That one Michael's doesn't have
I don't think you can get like.
it. They're sliced like actual.
They don't. Yeah, they don't do like sliced meats. They just do sandwiches. Though I don't know why. Yeah, I'm jealous of like the East Coast, especially like in New York. I know that there's so many like Italian delis, and like you go in there, and it's
There's
just like
got to be one here somewhere.
hanging meats and. Well, I want to be
It's just
like
not convenient.
I want to be friends with whoever owns it, so I can just eat mortadella all day. All right,
It's not good for you.
it's probably fine. I made it this long with my diet. I should be fine. Okay, so now we need 2 tablespoons of cornstarch.
You don't have any heat under that yet, do you?
Nope. Not yet. I just need this to mix, and then you mix the milk in with it next, and then quarter teaspoon of the salt. And then we're gonna take our good friend Whiz. He's already got a chocolate on him. So, and we're going to just mix this together. Now, they say make sure there's no lumps, but listen, when it starts to cook, everything will start to break up. So, there is a cool, I wish, and we'll see. Yeah, they do. I 100% agree with you. And I got to say, I love a good, like, Italian sandwich.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like... Okay, so
Where's that sandwich that's called the Italian nightclub?
That's it.
Jimmy John's? Which you
Yeah.
hate. But I love that sandwich. It's good.
yeah. So just slowly here, because I don't want to clumps, because the cornstarch has that thing. So I'm just going to start slow and just drizzle in. And eventually, now, no matter what you do, I'm just going to be real with you, everybody.
Nerve kid.
Because I had did this earlier. You can't get all the bubbles and the dried bits out right away. You can try, but it's not going to happen. Yeah.
The Sketcher.
Listen, I think that there's a few places like there. If you were to go to this place, Michael's Deli, like on the outside, it's nondescript. It has a pretty basic sign, and when you go inside though, the food though, it's the best sandwich place in town. Like locally owned, that like everybody who is in that family works there. They are wonderful.
And not to say that the people making the sandwiches look sketch, because they don't, but
No.
they don't look like restaurateurs.
No, but they are super nice. I've never had an order that was not correct.
Yeah.
They have this Dave's hot pastrami sandwich with coleslaw, and is really great. They have a prosciutto and roasted red pepper sandwich, which is really delightful as well.
But I think the best thing there is that salad that has a scoop of chicken salad, a scoop of tuna salad, and a scoop of egg salad.
Yeah,
on top.
they're known for their salads. Like,
So good.
if you go there at noon, that place is going to be very, very, very busy. A the law enforcement officers like to spend time there. So it's actually, you know what? Everybody likes to go there.
Yeah.
So, okay. These two, the Craigslist.
This says OBS Studio disconnected, reconnecting.
Uh-oh.
OBS reconnection successful.
Okay, that's fine. That means that it'll catch up.
Okay.
If we go out, we're fine. Also, hey, 13 of us out there. Hi, everybody. This is I might be one of our highest streams in terms of people.
Everybody loves pudding.
Everybody pudding and donuts.
Pudding and donuts.
Okay, I'm going to turn this down here to like a medium. And now this is important. Hi, Annie. You got to keep moving here. This is going to get to a boil, and because it has cornstarch in it, hi Teresa, you are people. So
What does that mean?
she's just saying that there's so many people, and she's saying I am people. So you got to keep this moving.
They want to know when the donuts are going to be done.
Listen, it's totally fine. It's totally fine. I did say that whatever I would bring 2 over. So.
Oh, well, whether you're going there or they're coming here, in the backseat of my car are the 2 math books for Avery.
Oh, well, there we go. So if you guys want to come over, then,
Which I've had them for like 2 weeks, so I just keep forgetting.
Yeah, we did have a bit of a hiccup. OBS disconnected, but that's the best part about using OBS is when it reconnects.
Just keeps going.
Yeah, so
Okay. How's that? Oh, so you haven't added the
nope.
other stuff yet.
You got you don't add it. Oh yeah. So we can pick up Avery from.
Oh,
Is that first week? Next week? Yes. It is.
yeah, you sent me that thing about picking her up, but it didn't have the dates on it. It just had the times.
That's all right. They live down the hall. Down the hall.
Down the hall.
They live basically. I mean, it's like roads in this neighborhood are halls. It's fun. So. Yeah.
So what are you waiting for there?
This has to boil because the
Okay.
cornstarch in it is going to help it thicken, and then you take it off heat and then you add this.
Okay.
And then once that's done, the pudding is done.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That is cool to set.
Cool to set.
So
Love it.
we might. I don't know, man. We might be a little long today
Okay.
because I have to get this going. And then the donut, they're
Well,
ready
that's
to be
poofing
rolled
up
out.
now.
They're ready to be rolled out, and then it is going to take a little bit because they have to raise a little bit too after they've been rolled
Oh,
out.
man, come on, guy. That's okay. We can test the pudding
Yeah.
and have a cocktail.
Well, that's what I think. That's what I think.
It's all going to work out.
That's going to be fun.
Oh, my gosh. Well, while you guys are waiting,
Oh, yes.
look at these. My sister-in-law got me these earrings. Are they not the cutest? Bless you.
Thank you.
They are made by a company called Replica 28
Oh,
out
get down.
of Jacksonville, Florida. And I'm sorry, not Replica, Relic 828.
One good thing to
Relic
come out of Florida.
828. Yeah, one good thing. I mean, they're okay, I guess. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Doug is sweating.
Relic 828, in case you want to.
They are
Look into them.
they are the same.
They are
the bowls.
that green set of bowls in earring form.
I don't know if you can
So cute.
see the chocolate. Hi, Andrea.
What do you mean you don't know if we can see the chocolate?
Can you see this in the bowl?
Yeah. You want
Okay.
to zoom in?
Sure. Because I want to show you. Basically, it's light.
It's not boiling though.
No, not yet. But
It has lightened.
It has lightened in color, which is what you are hoping to happen.
Okay.
So. Oh my goodness.
Andrea, are you packed and ready for your drive tomorrow?
Yeah. This is the point. Last time I did, I turned it up a little bit. It's fine. You just gotta keep it moving
Keep it moving.
because you
keep
do not
it
want the
moving.
milk to scald or burn.
Scald.
I mean, I guess when they put
Chicken eyes looking at everybody. Move that.
I just like it's in the corner. Usually put tiny whisk on his head.
Ooh, what's that sound? Is that the burner?
Yeah, sorry. We may have to use Doug Cam if I have to fry the donuts over there. So, look, we've made donuts before. I don't remember. Somebody, our historian Ping will tell us which episode it is. I'm hoping. So,
You've made donuts before?
yes, we have made donuts before. We did make Oli balls, but I think we've made yeasted donuts before too.
The hole in the middle?
Yes. And we made donut holes too. I don't know what episode it is though.
Jeez. Over here eating the donuts?
Yeah. It's probably, there's probably some great clips of me burning myself. So
Probably.
now think about this. There's the pudding I made earlier, which we can have, and then there'll be this pudding for tomorrow.
I know.
So let's see. What do we got going on? Oh my goodness, there's so much. Amy's birthday is next week, and then on the 26th, she leaves me for like 3 weeks. So there will be no Amy for 3 weeks. She will be here in spirit and probably online. But
No guarantees.
I will say, Landon is very excited to step in.
Good.
He asked if he could come tonight, but Amy not feeling very well. I was like, we'll keep it to just the trio that is here normally. Okay, it's getting there.
Oh, dead air.
No, it's not dead. I'm totally not smiling creepily at them. What else?
So what kinds of things are you thinking about making, you and Landon?
I'm not sure yet. If you make a long donut and fill it, then it won't be a donut anymore. And that becomes you know
I like
what?
that.
You're 100% correct.
You did make the funnel cake.
Yeah. I know.
I don't think you made donuts.
I don't remember donuts.
We didn't make donuts?
No.
What the hell? I have been. Okay, so we're going to make donuts.
You're making donuts tonight.
No, because we didn't go over how to make the dough. We didn't go over all of that. And the best part about that, and Teresa, you're going to love this, and so will your children, is that I have to make 4 or 5 batches of donut dough in order to make donuts on air correctly. So think of all of the donuts we can have. On super fun. I guess not. I mean, I thought we really made. We made churros, which is where I melted the bag and churros squirted all over the place. And then I made.
You made funnel cake.
Funnel cake for sure. Hey, Oli balls we made, but I could have swore we made. I guess not. I thought we made donuts.
Darn.
Okay, well. So we will just do a whole yeasted donuts, and then we'll do a variety. We'll do some cake donuts too.
Well, those are different. You should make those a different time.
Yeah. Well,
You should wait and make those when I come back.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do a donut.
You should make old fashions.
Yeah.
I love those. Buttermilk.
Here you go. I'm on it. All of these things are good. Those, and if you really want a good buttermilk, like just good buttermilk donut, Entenmann's.
I know. Those are so good.
Okay, it's happening. It's happening, everybody. The thickness is happening. I can see.
It's spelled Doug H. Nuts.
It sure is.
We have a picture with you with your head where the H
It's
is.
true. If Ted was watching, he would have made mention of that a while ago. So, okay, so this is like so close to boiling. But it really only started to get thick like within the last, I don't know, few minutes. It is happening.
Oh, sorry, I zoomed in.
No, that's fine. It's just there's that meme of Ron Paul
Show us again.
where he goes, it's hot. It's fine. It's done.
It's fine. It's done. I'm still doing it though.
Yeah. Okay. Is it done? Oh yeah. Okay. We're boiling. See? Can you see the boil?
Yep.
Okay. Kill the heat.
Feel the heat.
I'm sorry that I had your head in the boiling chocolate for so long, Tiny Whisk.
He's not sad about it.
It's okay, Dad. You just do what you're supposed to.
I like chocolate.
Everybody into the pool. Oh. Whoop. And again, you're just going to stir this until it gets smooth. And that's why you want the pieces to be as small as possible so that happens quicker
More surface area.
to melt.
Surface area is good.
So that is going to do 2 things. It's going to add just a different, the fats and the oils that are in there. It's going to make, I don't know if you can already see it, but look at the surface of this. It's now glossy instead
me zoom in.
of matte the way it was before.
Okay.
And it has thickened again with a
Oh yeah.
consistency, it's darkened it. So Oh, Nevada's. I don't know if anybody else had primaries that day too, but. Okay. Now, you just need to remove this from the heat. And he's just going to live over here for a little bit. Now what you're going to want, you can put that into a bowl, and you're going to cover him with plastic, and you're going to push that plastic against the surface of the pudding. Why are we going to do that, Amy?
So we don't get a weird skin
You
on top.
don't want that weird skin on top. So just stir it until it's done. Yep, that's it. We made pudding. Okay, so let's get this dough out of here. We got work to do here.
We've
So,
got work to do.
You want to put this in the fridge.
Can't you move that away now?
This?
No, that.
Well, I will need it again
Why?
for the oil.
Oh, sorry.
But I'm going to move all of this stuff.
Oh, I didn't know that.
What?
Finely chopped chocolate makes for that paper thin crust on a brownie.
What?
Some people like weird film, Teresa says.
You're such a weirdo. I love you, but you are such a weirdo. Okay. I'm going to make sure that I have some, at least a semi-clean surface here. Thanks, Denise.
Ew. I don't. Just saying.
Uh-huh. I think that you do, and now you're embarrassed, so. Man, I am telling you. What a great day. This week has been pretty great, except for on Sunday, except
For
for
you.
Amy being down. But on Monday, I could barely move. Sunday, I could barely, like after the mirrors left, like I don't know what happened, but my back, like my lower back just seized up. So when, I'm not kidding you, I was cleaning up some stuff, and the longer I did it, the smaller I got because my back seized here. And I literally, by the time I got into bed, I was like this. And I was like, when I got into the bed, I was on
You really wanted to cry out, but you didn't
Oh my
want.
God, it would hurt so bad. And I was like, I got in and I was like this, and my legs were up too. And I just like threw the blanket over and I went, okay.
But how did you get it fixed?
I went to I had luckily, I had an acupuncture appointment on Tuesday. Now, say what you will. I
We're
believe
believers.
in acupuncture. It works really well for me. It's a great hour for me to go in and relax and not have to worry about anything. It's got nice calming music. It's great.
She did cupping on you, right?
And then she did cupping, which I had never heard of until she had told me about it. And that really works. I'm like convinced.
You don't want to.
Hey, should we have a name for the mallet? Should we just call him the mallet?
That's a rolling pin.
I know, but the mallet and tiny whisk sounds like a cop show from the 70s. Also, one of my mentees, aka my kohai, because he calls me senpai, Jordan, he is moving back to Nevada and from Missouri, eastern Missouri, and he was telling me, he's like, if you do a Halloween episode, because we made up this cop show of women cops in the 80s called Martini and Wines, because his last name is Wines, and he dated a woman for a while whose last name was Martini. I'm not shitting you. And I thought that was the funniest thing ever. And so it was just like Martini and Wines. I was like, this is the best. Okay, we're going to punch this down, roll it into about a 1/2 inch thickness, and use a cutter. And then this will have to rise, but that's fine. It's always something on here. Don't worry about it. It's fine. This dough is really light and airy. It really...
How are you going to get that down to a 1/2 inch? It just keeps coming back.
I know, but it'll eventually do its thing.
It'll conform.
Yeah, cupping is amazing. I was like really, really, really impressed by how like I had a shoulder issue for a long time that just was reoccurring, and then I had cupping on it for like 3 months every time I went in, and I haven't. I mean,
Care of it.
knock on wood, but it's been pretty much non-existent since.
And the
then.
bruises that the cupping causes, they don't hurt.
No, the I would say the initial cupping, like on your back or wherever they're gonna do it, is tightens and pulls the skin. But after, I'd say,
It's not painful.
I don't think so.
Is it uncomfortable?
No,
Okay.
it's actually quite nice.
What was that vanilla for?
Oh yeah, vanilla goes in there. 1 teaspoon.
Into the pudding?
Good thing Amy's here, everybody. Oh
Yes, she does it with fire. And the glass, right? The cups are glass.
Yeah, but she doesn't do it with the fire. She just does.
Oh, she doesn't?
No, she just. See, I let this sit, and that weird film just got on it. So we're gonna have to, before we move forward, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna give this job to you, Denise. Do you mind doing this weird job? Okay, you can use this if you need to. Okay, this is about a 1/2 inch, don't you think?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Totally prepared for everything.
Teresa says that can be my batch. So how does she get the suction if the things are glass and she doesn't use fire? Oh, she has a thinger?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, listen, I'll tell you this much.
You
There's
actually
never,
don't know because you haven't seen it.
well, I can tell you this. There's no fire that I've heard get lit.
But she does have one of those little torches. Because when she does that other thing where she has that like metal rod, she heats it with that torch.
I think he just doesn't know.
Spare the rod. What is it?
Spare the rod, spoil the child.
There you go. I actually don't know what I'm doing here.
But you're
Is it
doing
nice?
it great.
Place the donuts on a baking sheet and cover them. So, this is my. You have 2 half.
Should you put some parchment on
I
there?
sure am going to, my love. If you have 2 baking sheets, this is the best thing I've found to kind of make it work here. So, this is great. And now you want to just kind of.
Now you're not cutting holes at the middle hole because we're going to stuff these, right?
Exactly. Now we could do a couple if we wanted to do middle. But is that the big? No, so
No,
that
that's for
baking sheet-
draining.
yeah, that's the draining when we fry them. But good looking out, Peng. So this reminds me of the laser cutter a little bit because when
Denise says the pudding is gross.
Yep. You're trying to minimize, and I didn't do a very good job here, but we'll roll it back out again. But you want to kind of get as close to the surface as you can. And so the cool thing about the program that you get with the laser cutter is that it totally, it does totally work well. Yep. Great thought, Doug. I'm a cool
Are
conversationalist.
you sure that did you take my narcotics?
I did not take your narcotics, but maybe I should have. I did not. So, I don't know, everyone. I don't know. Now these only have to raise for maybe like a half an hour or so.
Oh Lord.
We're fine. Everybody's totally in. And besides, we got to make a cocktail. We got to try the pudding. And then we'll fry. Soleil Moon Fry, a.k.a. Punky Brewster.
I looked her up the other day.
What's she doing now?
Nothing.
Tough crowd. Wait, do I need to cover them?
Yes.
Yep. This is on proof in here, so it'll just help with that process.
Can you close our dirty pantry? It's not dirty. It's just messy.
Yeah, I can. Wait, is that dishwasher done, Denise? It's fine.
2 minutes,
I
Turkish.
gotta sit out now until it gets room temp.
Well, you can put it in the refrigerator. Oh, that is extremely hot, which will probably actually be good to our. When I put it over the top, it'll add some.
Oh, the dishwasher does not like that you've done that. Linda's asking, do you miss your helper?
Hi, Linda. I do. You know what? I do miss my helpers. I find them. I was saying at the beginning that it was just so fun, and they are unique boys, just like their father.
And their mother.
Yes, Matt is a weirdo. So, I mean, if you're out there, I love you, but you're a weirdo just like me. So, okay.
Okay, now there are some times when you don't want to be. Oh, that's with pie dough, right? Because then it gets tough.
Yeah.
But you don't think this is going to get tough?
No, because it has to rest, and so the dough will loosen. I mean, listen, if we have to come back to this and do these later, that's fine. We have enough that are raising right now. But, you know. Oh, there's a certain doggy over here laying on the floor.
Ruh-roh, who is it?
Somebody's
Of the kitchen.
the lap-shaped one.
He is.
Another little bump here.
Yep. Another little bump, everyone. Sorry. Yep. Thanks, Ping. Who knows? I don't know what's going on with the internet tonight, but it's maybe all the tubes are filled.
Maybe the tubes are too hot.
Should we make just one big donut?
No.
Uh-huh. No. Can't stop. We really just need pretty much two. Yep, I totally did that move.
You scooched it to the side.
I did.
Whatever, it worked.
Fine.
Make the last one into a
Log. Is
Oh, there you go.
that what you're going to say?
yeah. I was looking for the word bar. I think was the
Bar.
For,
That's more, yeah.
I like log.
yeah.
Ta-da!
Okay. Same dealio. So, I've had to cool it down. That's totally going to be fine.
Oh, that's me.
What are you doing in there?
Ooh. Did you know that that this was gonna be the way it was gonna be? Here you go. That dog loves his ice.
He does.
He sees thing, or at least I think he does. Woody takes them, eats them, puts them out somewhere.
I'm just gonna give this a mix up and get any weirdness out of it. If you wanted this to be really, 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 really smooth, you could feed it through a fine mesh sieve. Ooh,
Yeah, gross, huh?
that's terrible. But see how like how shiny it is? It's gonna be good. Are you ready for it? I like lamb.
You're just getting us a little taste.
Yep.
Good call.
My goodness. What is happening? Okay, so I don't know what I was doing there. For a second there, I was like, how am I going to get this out of here in a pretty thing? I'm like, it's not a... Never mind.
That's good.
2 spoons.
Wow, that's rich.
And delicious. Sweet. Nailed it, everybody. So that extra chocolate is going to add that. You could have just done it with the cocoa powder. But the extra chocolate adds so much, like...
But you'd be lame.
That it's the best pudding I've ever had. If I don't say so myself.
You do.
It's got a really great texture.
Yeah.
The chocolate is not overly sweet. That's the other thing I like. I mean, it's sweet, but it's not like, you know. All right. Let's make some cocktails.
That's delicious.
I don't even have the shaker or anything.
Sorry, I thought I
Denise has got pudding brain.
really shake it though.
Yeah, you don't need a shaker.
For a White Russian, you do.
I just pour it all in there and stir it around.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
He's judging us.
How are you going to put the chocolate on top of the donuts?
I'm not going to.
You're not going to put any glaze?
I mean, I could make a ganache. Is that what you want me to do?
Well, I mean, most filled donuts have a glaze of some
I was
sort.
going to put powdered sugar.
Oh, okay.
So this is, for the Smith and Currants, you just kind of, eyeball it. You
Make it with your heart.
pour this shit with your heart. Do you see how many people are watching this stream right now?
Oh, wow.
I thank you for everybody who's here. We love you so much with it. So I'm just, and
Well, now, so we were in a heat dome last week, but now I saw there's going to be a heat dome in like the northeast. Oh, that's true. You could just do a dip in the pudding. I like the way you think, Ping. Kahlua and cream.
my love,
Come to mama
you can mix it up with your finger if you need to,
with my life.
or you don't. I mean, do what you want.
There's always ganache.
This is better. I poured this over the ice and it didn't mix. Isn't that interesting?
It is interesting. You're going to want to stir that. Or not.
I mean, do what you want. You know what? Yeah, I know. We're just doing it with our heart, everyone.
I love how you chose to not dirty another dish.
That's okay. I noticed that the dishwasher has been sitting in the state it's been sitting in. It was full for days. And neither one of us were like, we should probably just...
I thought we didn't have any soap.
There's 2 big bottles in there.
Oh, that's my excuse. So you don't have an excuse.
I don't.
You could have used my excuse, but you spoke up.
I'm just lazy. I'm just lazy. We have...
I don't have any soap at my house.
I was waiting for you to go to Costco.
Always going to Costco, this guy. I feel like a scientist when you hold it up like this.
Scientist.
Some good
Scientist.
I wish we had some stir sticks.
I haven't listed them yet if you want that.
No, I just...
In sassafras.
Damn it. It's so good. Ooh, the vanilla vodka really, it's a nice addition.
Nice.
Yeah, it's right here. Stir. Blah, 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 blah. And if you really wanted to guiltily, you could take some of this chocolate. You could probably mix it in there too, but.
I was thinking you could have done a little like powder of cocoa powder on top.
Oh, there you go.
And I was thinking if you put powdered sugar on top of the donuts, you could put a little cocoa powder on the donut too.
You could. Yeah, and I could use one of my little dusters. Okay.
Okay. What's next?
Well, I'm going to put it on my coaster.
Ah,
You too could probably have a side dish coaster someday.
someday.
It's only been like 3 minutes, I know, but. Oh, they're poofing though. They're poofing. So maybe it won't.
How about the ones on the bottom? They were the first ones.
True that. They're also poofing.
Okay.
So now I'm going to turn this back up just a little bit.
Get your oil up. Well, you can get a little cleaned up and get your station ready.
That's exactly what I was going to do. See, look, we're all on the same page. A cleanly work surface is a safe work surface.
How would you know?
I don't know. I've just heard that on the TV. So,
What do you think of your new engraver?
I think that I have a lot of learning to do, but I feel like this. So it's an X-Tool brand. It's an X-Tool S1. It's a 40-watt laser. It is an incredible machine in terms of its like craftsmanship of the way it's built. It took, I don't know, 15 minutes to put it together. Oh, Tormund's having himself a little Smith and Kearns, Denise.
Yeah, I introduced him.
No, I mean he's like drinking out of your glass.
I don't mind. Tormund gets whatever he wants.
Yeah.
I think that it's going to open up some really cool avenues for crafting, and you know I don't know if we've said anything, but there's like a place here, and it's a chain kind of a thing, but it's called Painted Tree Boutiques, and they have like little booths and they have like craft stuff and like little stuff like that, and Amy put us in our name on the list to get a booth in there, and doing stuff like I don't know, we're just like little fun stuff. But we realized like I could do custom engraving. So like if people want, you know, depending on what it is, you can, if you have a logo or if you have like anything you want, if you like want, like we have like the name of our house, we name our house and it's Ben Bookend, right? And so like you could engrave that with frillies, and it's actually kind of really easy on the program to do. So you could also engrave on glass, acrylic, metal. You can cut all of that stuff too. It's very, very fancy. So I'm in
My house, Glinda.
Glinda the Good Witch. I'm not sure why that's funny.
It's just one of those random things that Denise says. I named my house Glinda.
So it's Ben Bookend. So because Amy's last name is Benham, and then Bookie, and then End. So like Bag End, you know? We are
Can
loving.
you engrave metal dog tags?
Yes, I can, Teresa, and there's one that came with it. So I could make one. We could listen. We can do anything. So it opens up our eyes. I'm gonna move the cooker back because really, eventually we're gonna need that. What's that? Oh yeah, we got plenty of gas, everybody. Thanks, Denise. I mean, $45 and one could be yours.
I've got to pay for that engraver somehow.
Yeah, I paid for it by winning money at the gas station. So,
Yeah, it's true.
you know, that's where I win most of my money. The gas station or the grocery store. Because here, if you know, I've never been to Nevada, or if you live here, you already know, but you can gamble anywhere. I bet you
Alcoholic.
if hospitals would let them have slot machines, they'd have them there too.
That's a great idea.
They should.
They should have them in, especially in emergency rooms.
Renown would make a killing,
They would make a killing,
Yeah, and then maybe they wouldn't have to charge me so much for.
right?
right? Offset some costs.
I'm in the middle of a heated battle with the doctor's office right now, so not really. I sent them a strongly worded email.
When you're older, that is a heated battle.
I try not to get my blood pressure up.
Strongly worded emails.
Um,
All right, so tell us what the order of operation is going to be here.
I mean, I kind of feel like these might be able to go in and. Because the bottom ones seem to be not. Because I think because this tray was heated, it's convectioning a lot better. So the order of operation is I turn this off.
So what you're saying is the donut log will be ready first.
Probably. Then you're going to take this and put it here.
Fry, drain, fill, heat. Doug, you are looking handsome. Aww.
I am. I appreciate that. It is very handsome today. I look like a homeless person 2 hours ago, but right now I look pretty good. So we need this because we got to pipe in.
Yeah, so you could prep that while
Yeah.
we're waiting.
Yeah, that is true. So we'll move. Yep, a live flame with hot oil off to the side. That's perfectly safe. Okay, so. Good Lord. Ha-ha! It's like an absolute thing that we have. I can't even believe it. Kits. I think this one, a little bit smaller. I don't know. Nope. Oh, apparently the tip isn't cut off of this one. Oh.
Maybe it's inside out.
You need to put the screw thing in there first.
Well, yeah, but it's not cut in general, so. Hold on.
Oh, we're going to have another bump.
Sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on with
Doug
this.
scared the internet away.
No, that's not it either. I mean, this is what you're supposed to know, Doug. No. Sorry, everybody.
You put one of these in.
Yeah. Sorry. I know what's happening now. Listen, you can send all the compliments to me all day. Yes, please. And we're back. Listen, also, that's weird. The internet has been weird some days lately. It could be because it's so hot, too.
I said that. Denise still thinks you're not doing it right.
Right? It goes like this?
Yeah.
Oh!
Then the
Yeah.
screw thing goes over.
Yes. Papadini Sneaky. No?
You might need a bigger.
We're going to need a bigger boat. No? That's why I think it goes in like this. No. Oh, maybe this is it. Wait. Oh, here. No? I don't know, Denise. It's a great question, everybody. There was a whole set of things, and now we don't have them. Is that it?
Well, this set will work, and I mean, it'll come out as a.
You want that other guy.
This is quality content, everybody. Sorry.
Where's the tip?
Here, this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Weird tip. Oh.
That's what I'm saying. It's weird. I guess we can use something like this, though. I think.
Hi, Lily.
That
Or-
one will fit.
This one, or maybe we could use this too. Because this is how it's supposed to go. Is like,
This set'll fit too. I mean, if you wanted to use
oh yeah.
these.
Yeah, we could do that. Let's do that. So the thing
This is really TV
Unless you
at
want
its
one.
finest, right?
Listen. Yes, I know. It is.
You just gotta get your tips together.
Yeah. You got to touch tips, everybody.
Yeah. But just the tip.
See, we figured it out in the end. It isn't perfect, but neither am I. Okay, now we got to make sure that this doesn't get too hot, because that will cause bad news bears. Now, this cup is not meant for this. I don't know where this cup was originally. Oh, this is for the immersion blender, but it's really good for this. So we don't need. It's making a terrible sound, I'll tell you that much.
And I would suggest not to overfill your bag because it makes it very hard to squeeze.
That's right. I did. That's good. That's about all you need. Because you're not. Contrary to popular belief, it's not a lot of stuff in the middle.
Filling.
Yeah. Listen, Linda.
You should pay your internet bill, right?
My internet is perfectly paid. Who knows what's happening? But again,
Well, there could be another fire. We've had like
Yeah.
3 fires in the last 4 days.
it's true.
The other night I went all around my yard looking for where my neighbor set my leaves on fire, but it was the fire at Hug that I was smelling.
Oh, it's weird because remember last year we had no fires. This year, you
But
think
we
those
had-
are raised?
I don't know. We're going to be here till 10 o'clock if we don't.
Okay, try it.
We had wicked
We can do
fires
one.
the year,
What's the worst that could happen?
Nothing.
the year before.
It could get
so there
really
wasn't
weird
much to
and
burn.
Yeah.
Okay. Who knows?
Is that even? Oh yeah. Okay.
Listen, folks, I don't know. What do you want from me? Quality show.
Yes.
We have 196 of these in which I stumble my way through every single week. So
People are calling their friends. You got 18 people now. You gotta watch this guy. He's gonna burn.
seriously,
Gonna burn it down.
I mean, I even got a comment last episode from just somebody who found us somehow. That's why likes are so important. So please, that's what you should do right now. There's 18, 20 of you. Go like this video. I would love to see all 18 of you like this video.
That was number 2.
So go do that.
I was number 4.
I mean, I know I'm one of them, so I'm gonna go.
We want a perfect donut with creamy goodness inside. Yeah, that is what we want.
Okay, yeah, we want that. But let me put it this way, everybody. I don't know if that's gonna happen. I hope it does. I really do.
I think you should do 3 things.
What?
Close the cabinet door.
That is specifically to drive Beefy crazy.
Well, it's driving me crazy too. Get your rack for draining over here. And get your spider.
Set up your powdered sugar. And what else?
So, it looks like a biscuit, not a donut. Probably not raised enough, but who cares? We made the pudding. The pudding was the main deal of this. But again, Doug likes to overdo it.
Complicate. Yes, you do.
So, yeah. Oh, if you haven't subscribed yet, thank you, Ping. Please do that now too. It's really, really easy. And then if you go and hit the bell, then when this show goes live, you get notified for it. That's awesome. I mean, if you want, I mean, I pretty much make sure everybody I know knows that this is happening. So,
I like these little emojis on the side.
Are you okay?
oh, that's totally fine. I don't know what's going on. Just in general.
How will we know when that's done? You don't want it to be too brown.
No, but
It's probably like an Oli ball. The first one's dough.
Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna do our best. that is what we're going to do. Apparently all the rest of these are...
Why do you need that for?
Well, I don't. I was just going to take it out and stab it, but I can do it in here.
You need your glasses.
Yes.
Yeah, this is not ready. It's only 152 degrees on the inside.
But no dough came out on that.
No, but it is. I don't think it's.
Shouldn't you have done it with a toothpick?
I was getting the temperature of it.
Yes, honey, I know.
Okay.
But I was just thinking if you'd done it with a toothpick, then you'd know.
Did
if
we
it's-
freeze? Oh, no. That was just me freezing. Sorry, everybody. Okay. So look, we're just gonna do a thing here where this has happened, and just imagine in your head what's gonna happen. You're gonna take this pudding.
No, we want to see it.
Okay, well you're gonna have to hang out then. So
Hey, we're hanging out.
I appreciate that.
Maybe you should put another one in there.
I think part of the problem is they're not risen enough.
Oh.
He has
I
risen.
like the
Yes.
throw it against the wall idea.
Okay, we're just gonna take this one out.
Because he's getting real brown. I mean, that's actually a good size. Oh, duh.
Why would I do
What's
that?
going to
For the
happen?
audience.
Oh god, that was dumb. Whew. Okay. I am also imagining a delicious donut. I don't think this is what this is going to be, but I appreciate everybody's imagination. How is it?
I think you should, I don't know. I think you should stick it with a toothpick to see if it's really done in there first.
Okay.
We don't want to waste our precious pudding.
I mean, you gotta stick it in there and. I mean,
Nothing came out.
no.
Okay.
Now, here's probably the other thing. You're probably supposed to let these completely cool.
Oh, before filling them with pudding?
I mean,
That's probably true.
what do you think?
But we're not going to.
Nope.
I think time is of the essence.
Haven't we all had that problem, fellas?
What's that mean?
You're going to use your straw to poke a hole.
God, that is just phallic looking.
What do you see?
Nothing came out in the metal thing.
Doug, I'm making ice cream tomorrow. Can I use lavender syrup instead of fancy actual lavender? I'm going to get the flavor.
Actually, I would recommend you actually make lavender syrup, like instead of doing. What will happen is if you don't have the sweetness with the lavender, the oils from the lavender are going to make it. It's not going to taste the way you want it to. It
Tastes soapy.
Yes. Should I just bite into this? It's super hot with the.
Is it still super hot?
I mean, probably not.
Maybe put it on a plate and cut it in half.
Has she seen this though?
Okay.
Bottoms up here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Couple things.
Two things. The dough, not quite done. It's almost there. I see the potential, which is what we want. And being warm is actually quite pretty
Delightful.
good. Yeah.
You probably do want to put them in when they're warm because then it can get into all the little bubbly areas. Otherwise, it would be too firm.
Yeah. See, so what? I don't know if you can see that, but
We'll hold it back. Okay, hold on. Okay, what are we looking at?
see how,
Not quite done?
yeah, see how the dough is like tight there?
Yeah.
It's swishing. So
So that just needs more rice.
I think so. Otherwise, I think it's pretty good. You want to have a little taster?
Yeah.
I mean,
Is it super hot?
no. Also, there's no powdered sugar on the top, so you don't.
Yeah, it's
So
good.
you don't have to wipe it off your chest for an hour.
Yeah. I don't know.
That doesn't sound.
Yeah, I think it's.
No, that's good.
Yeah, I think I need about 20 more minutes of raise on that, and then I'm gonna turn this down so it's off, and then it will cool to a good temperature, and then we will continue to do that. But what I would say, yes, totally enhance. Hold on. I can be like, yeah. Anyways, I'm looking forward to that.
Tasty.
The donut dough is tasty. It's also not overly sweet.
Right, yeah.
So together, when you add the powdered sugar, you add the pudding, you're gonna have a really good, like layered flavored of a donut, I think. So we did it.
Tasty.
We're only 12 minutes over. You're welcome.
That's pretty good.
Next week, no Saturday show. I will keep you posted about the Wednesday show. We can pull something together on a Wednesday, right?
Probably, yeah.
Amy's on summer vacation, so if I need something done, I can just send her off and get me ingredients.
I
So
think so.
I know so. Otherwise, we love you. Thank you so much for everybody who came and watched today. I am blown away by our audience right now. You guys are one of the best parts of this show for us, the back and forth. Again, if you haven't liked or subscribed and you like what you saw today, go ahead and do that. If you didn't like what you see, subscribe anyways, because I really would have enjoyed that. We are on our way to episode 200, which July 13th looks to be about the day we're going to be doing it. So you want to tune in for that one. I think I'm going to combine flavors of things, like make churro ice cream, or maybe I'll grant Ted's wish and maybe make German potato salad. I don't know. I think I'm gonna do a mishmash of a couple of different things. So just combining things that we've already done. But with that, thank you so much. We love you very much. Remember that next week and forever, be kind, be loyal, do something nice for somebody next week. We love you very much, and we will see you Wednesday? Maybe. Bye.